Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing okay and that nothing too bad is happening. Today, everyone shut down. We're going to be doing some RU battles with this Golisopod team that I built. With it not being... So the main idea behind the team is that it's a lot of support, entry hazard support with moves like spikes, stealth rock, and toxic spikes with offensive pressure from a ton of Pokemon on U-turn, really for allowing for some pivoting and for some generally basically hit hard and not much defense. I also gotta apologize to you guys for not really uploading or recording any videos because, to be quite honest, this is the first recording I've done in about a week, I think, or 2 weeks, I'm not sure, but I've just been preoccupied with taking notes and kind of having, although on the notes part I've been procrastinating, so taking a lot longer than it should for history. And plus it's kind of easy, although I wonder if I should take more notes for the chapters. I'm not really sure. But then I've also been kind of stuck with team building, so this is what I've got. But I hope to build better teams in the future where I actually know what I'm doing and know how to make a defensive core, because I'm still kind of struggling with team building because I'm still kind of out of it. So anyway, let's get started. I wonder what the first battle will bring. Oh, would you look at that? Got a pretty similar team, I guess. Here. Two-thirds of the team being the exact same. Only difference is there's the Mega Aggron and the Diancie. My guess is if Diancie is there, Metagross likely won't be doing a defensive role. It'll probably be like offensive, the choice band is what I'm guessing. Or life, I don't, wait, no, because Metagross don't run life orb, that's right. So, I think I'll just lead with Blastoise here. I don't really see any harm. Except that. So, I'm going to switch right into Metagross here. With the Sludge here. As they go for Spike. I'm going to go quickly set up some Stealth Rocks as they go for HP Fire, which just does a good chunk of damage. I don't want to take too much more damage, so I'm going to switch right into Noivern here. I sure hope they don't go for a Sludge Bomb as they go for HP Fire, which is fine. By me, I'm going to go for a U-turn, predicting them to switch out into something like Diancie or Metagross as they stay in. Why do I always make the wrong prediction? Sludge Bomb probably. Spikes. Wait, they weren't scared of a potential hurricane? Why? I'm just wasting Metagross here. And so that's it, I'm switching right back out. Oh, they set up a final layer of spikes, which is a real problem and a hassle. I'm just going to play Flamethrower here. Nothing wrong with that as they go for Leaf Storm, predicting me switching in Donphan to get rid of the spikes or Blastoise or whatever. Just gonna go for another flamethrower as they let the rosewood go down. And they're just gonna take this opportunity to switch right into Diancie and set up their stealth rocks. What a hassle. This is all my fault. Oh! Interesting. They're switching to Donphan instead. My guess is they're gonna go for a rapid spin or ice shard. So I'm gonna switch into Salt right out into Golisopod. So do indeed go for a rapid spin. And I think it's pretty safe for me to go just quick first impression. I'm not sure what I was trying to go for there, but it didn't really work out. I should have done it for liquidation instead. Now that I think about it. So I really need to get rid of these spikes because they're a real hassle for my team. Since most of them are land based. So I'm just gonna go for a rapid spin. I'm gonna go for a knockoff, which is okay with me because as long as I get rid of these spikes, it's better in the long term than it is now. So I'm just gonna go for a knockoff here to get rid of those leftovers from there. And I guess I'll let my Donphan go down because it honestly, to be quite honest, I don't think it's going to be outspeeding anything else, and it's already too weakened as it is, so I might as well get some more chip damage in with Ice Shard. So you get a crit, but it's not enough. Alright, so now I think I can just switch into the Blastoise. I'm just going to Mega Evolve because there isn't really any point to staying in normal form. Might as well go for it right from the start and go for a quick Scald. Because they let their Donphan go down as well. Now I can reset up rocks. They're probably going to switch into either Golisopod maybe or FRS. So I do indeed do that. And I think I could just click an Ice Beam here. I'll say Mega Evolve. And I hope this does enough damage that... okay, that's good enough I guess. Yeah, I received a little bit. 45% off, yeah. Golisopod. This is pretty scary since they could either go for first impression or spikes. So what I'm going to do here is switch into Northern here. The first impression was that you go for it. And I think I'm just going to go for a U-turn. As we switch out from Diancie, which is great because now we can switch right into Metagross. And there is no way this Diancie is going to be outspeeding my Metagross. And I think I can just pretty safely go for a Stealth Rock. So switch right back into the Golisopod. Makes me wonder if this thing is Choice Band or Insect Plate because I don't know what that item is. But I'm gonna switch. I guess it's okay to sack Wyvern here because after that, it's not really much point. So based on that, with them having spikes, it's pretty safe to. They're most likely Insect Plate. I'm just gonna click Hurricane here. So switch right back out into Diancie. Fine by me. Switching to the Rosewood here. So go for Stealth Rock. I don't know if I do. No. I go for Diamond Storm. with a move blast that doesn't do much, but we at the very least, we are able to take out this Diancie. And oh god, I haven't really been able to sleep. For some reason I couldn't sleep last night until 3. I wasn't tired, and oh god, I'm feeling it now. Right? So, I mean, I don't really see them outspeeding us unless they're either Scarf or they have Bullet Punch. I'm gonna bet they have Bullet Punch. Just gonna go for HP Fire. So stay in and... oh, maybe they're Choice Band? I'm not really sure. I have to see more to know what it is. I'm just gonna put Flamethrower here as they stay in. So I guess maybe they were indeed maybe Choice Band. I still need to keep the Blastoise is gonna feign anyway to entry hazards, isn't it? So is Weezing. Oh, this is a bit of a problem. I'm just gonna put Flamethrower so we go for a first impression. I'm gonna switch into Blastoise. So yeah, yep. Okay, this is a problem. Switching Golisopod here. And I'm gonna go for a straight up for a Leech Life. Hoping that we win the speed tie at the very least. Or we can just suck just enough HP that we can survive a first impression. A rest? Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, this battle is lost. GG. I really could have played better, to be quite honest. Just gonna go for Leech Life as they wake up and click Volt Switch. GG. Yep, I definitely could have played better. I'm thinking of maybe potentially rebuilding this team. I was thinking of maybe like changing parts of this team because I feel like I might leave it as it is, but I feel like I need a defensive core. So maybe I might have someone like Gardevoir be on the team in the future, or maybe Forges to rid of Metagross. And maybe replace Noivern with another Dragon type, like Zygarde, or I don't know. I'm not really too certain if Roserade even works with my team. This is why I still need to keep improving, keep getting better, get back into that old mindset of mine. But nevertheless, still, I like the team. And this was a good battle. Anyway, let's get to our next battle. I wonder what this battle will bring. Oh, interesting. Alright. I wonder if that Comfy is running that set I saw on YouTube a couple, nearly 2 weeks ago, because it had this cool tech set where it's offensive, Calm Mind, Giga Drain, and making use of the Tri-Edge ability, and it actually swept me. I wasn't expecting that, but yes, a Comfy swept me. I was surprised, and Now I have more respect for Comfy after that. Alright, so got a Goodra, Donphan, we've got almost under Lavish Ven, maybe Stealth Rock, I'm sure. Could be bulky Metagross offense or just choice band or choice stuff, but I don't know. So how should I start this off? Gudra's weak to physical attacks, so Verizon is her setup to maybe Rocket Z. It could pivot out Noivern, but I could also, there's also the risk that he might start with whatever gender they have, starts with Metagross, so generally not very favorable. I could also start with Donphan, which might stop Jolteon from Volt Switching out at the very start of the battle, but then also runs the risk of Verizon. I could also run Golisopod first. I guess that's pretty strong. Yeah, why not? We can restart Jolteon. I wonder how much damage does it do. Sorry, just gonna cap this really quickly. I'm pretty sure this first impression is gonna do a lot of damage, and I don't know if they risked it, but sure. This is straight for first impression. As they're switching to Donphan. Good play on their part. As that Donphan eats that up. Yep, as expected. Gonna switch right into Blastoise as they go for Toxic, which really is problematic since Blastoise can't heal itself. And if I had the Fresh, it would be a different story, but no, we don't. I'm gonna Mega Evolve here and go for Ice Beam as I switch into Goodra. And I'm gonna swap right out into Metagross. And what if they predict that and go for Fire Blast? That is a potential thing. So go for Thunderbolt. Oh, that's scary. What? Oh, they forfeited. That sucks. GG. Maybe they had something else, or they couldn't have decided with me anew now. They're battling them, so I guess let's start our third battle earlier than expected. How? Oh, that's a pretty strong defensive core. Mega Ampharos, Cresselia, Registeel. Well, I think Cresselia and Snorlax were a bit more difficult to deal with, since Snorlax really puts on that offensive pressure, while also being a great bulky Pokemon. I might consider building a team around it in the future. And Spikes, maybe Shell Smash, Suicide, Leaf Oyster, along with Moxie, Honchkrow. Sucker Punch is definitely a scary move on that thing. Shame Sucker Punch got nerfed, but with 10 base power going down. But I mean, if it works for any else, I guess it's good. I don't know. I think I can just leave Blastoise here. I mean, Blastoise has a good matchup. Should just like stare at pretty much anything and could probably do a lot of damage to Cresselia, provided it's not specially defensive. I'll say lead Ampharos, and I'm just gonna hard swap into Donphan. I don't even want to take a Volt Switch to the face. They go for Dragon Pulse. Wait, what speed is Ampros typically? They are faster, so go for Dragon Pulse again. They are gonna rip through my team, aren't they? They go for Stealth Rock, they go for Focus Blast. Oof, that's gonna hurt in the morning for Lagann. If any of you are wondering, and if you've watched the anime Gurren Lagann, yes, I named it after Lagann. For some reason, it kind of looks like a Lagann to me. I'm not sure why. There's not really much point except Earthquake. It's some good damage, but it's already kind of late. But that's okay. Thanks, Metagross, for setting up rocks at least. Although Donphan is pretty bad shape. I can already... Sturdy's broken. But Stealth Rock is going to at least nearly take out Ampharos, leaving it with only 6% health. So switching to Cloyster. Okay, I can get down with that. I'm going to send out Blastoise here, Mega Evolve, and I'm just going to go for Dark Aura Spear. I don't really want to overpredict. Sometimes you just have to go shoot for an option that's literally right in front of you. There are times when you do something and you overcomplicate things. And it's frustrating when you realize the answer was literally right in front of you. That's pretty frustrating for you, like anyone with themselves. Alright, back to the battle. Oh, Cresselia. So if this is the set I'm thinking it is, it's probably going to eat up my Dark Pulse, no problem, so I don't want to take the Ice Beam either, so I guess I should just switch into Golisopod as we take a Toxic, which is fine with me, and I think I would just go for Spikes. So you go for Psyshock, not exactly what I was expecting, but okay. Want to switch on the Register, fearing the first impression. So you go for another Psyshock, which really isn't doing that much. I'm just gonna go for Dark Pulse. Screw it, as it does pretty good chunk of damage. This next Dark Pulse should knock it down to knockout range, although I might want to go for a Scald instead. Again, recovery. I really need to get rid of those leftovers, so I need to switch in Donphan here, I'm gonna go for a knockoff. That Ampharos is dead when it's gonna switch in. So they might sack it here to save Cresselia's leftovers, although is there really much point for that? Is there? You take that Psyshock, eat up that Psyshock pretty well as they got rid of those leftovers, which was great. And we can't really do much against Cresselia, so we can switch right back out into Golisopod. I'm going to go for a First Impression. I look here, didn't do too much last time, so I'm guessing it's... Oh, yeah, Poison, right. I need to knock out this Cresselia before things get too out of hand. I'm gonna go send it back on Blastoise and go right for Dark Pulse. I'm gonna switch out. Okay, so they went for just here. That's smart on their part. Cresselia most likely not gonna last long if it stayed in. Cresselia is pretty passive, in my opinion. It's a good ball, but it's very passive, so it's not good offensively. Although you shouldn't, and pretty weak to toxic as wall walls, and it doesn't have a very reliable way to deal with it. I'm gonna go for knockoff here. I'm gonna go for seismic toss. I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna go for earthquake. This should knock it out, and I'm not really expecting them to switch and Cresselia maybe, or Honchro, but I don't know. So not counting Ampharos, we basically got 3 more Pokemon to deal with. I'm gonna go for Ice Shard here. Although, what if they go for Pursue? Not Sucker Punch. I understand this could be a problem. But I think I should save Hawlucha. I mean, no, not Hawlucha. Donphan. They're switching to Noble. As they go for Brave Bird. Okay then! Maybe I should have gone for Ice Shard. I'm gonna go for drop a Draco, and they get Sucker Punch. Great! I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna go first impression this Honchkrow into oblivion. Screw you, Honchkrow! How dare you knock out Noivern? That's fine. As we're once again forced out by emergency exit, which I guess does help. No, not much. I'm gonna switch into Blastoise. As we go into Cresselia, we don't take Toxic damage, which is nice. I'm gonna go for Dark Pulse and knock out this Cresselia. As now we've got only Salazzle to deal with. And pretty good position. I mean, it's pretty weakened, but still doesn't mean you can't underestimate it. Strongest move, if it's Scarf, then that means the only move it can go for is Sludge Wave. If it's not, and it's Poisonium Z, then in that case, we're in trouble. Alright, so what am I going to do? First I'm going to test it. Oh, shut up, Golisopod. Oh, sorry, I saw a YouTube notification. Oh, sorry about that. That was uncalled for. Like, really uncalled for. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb here. Say, that confirms their Scarf, at least. I'm just gonna let Roserade go down, and we're gonna leave it to Golisopod to clean it up. First impression, that's all. GG. That's a good battle. I at least fought things through and tried to predict, so I guess that went out. So with that, we're going to move on to our 4th battle. Ryu is pretty fun, as I said before. Lots of cool offensive Pokemon there, and those 2 Pokemon. Oh yeah, Arcanine! I forgot! Arcanine dropped from UU after a long while of just sitting around doing nothing. I always thought that Arcanine and UU didn't really sound like a good place for it, because there's a lot of counters or checks to it at least. Arcanine is pretty okay, in my opinion. It's got good moves like Wild Charge and Flare Blitz in close combat. It's also got some good ability and has a potential to be defensive with Bolus and Intimidate, and phase out and set up supers with Roar, but I feel like it could be better. I'm just not sure what. Its speed is also pretty good. Anyway, we got a Quagsire, a Cresselia, and a Metagross. Good thing I have Roserade with Quagsire. Okay, anyway, my stupid rambling aside, I'm gonna go start at these Mega Aggron since they go with my champ. Fine by me. I'm just gonna get my rocks up right away. Go for dynamic punch. I'm gonna switch right into measuring, hoping, because I want to save Mega Aggron for Cresselia so that we can wall it and get it toxic, hopefully at least. And yeah, it sucks we don't have Scarf, but pretty much. But I mean, like wall, it does suck that we don't have Choice Scarf for Aerodactyl. We at least have Draco Meteor, and we can roll it down away with stuff on. I hope that Aerodactyl isn't carrying default things, so yeah. I'm just gonna go for Hurricane, and hope maybe this will be confusing and make it hit itself. As no, we don't. Sorry. Noivern seems to be the punching bag these days. Which I'm honestly sorry for, because I'm not. Oh. Okay. So I'm just gonna switch into Blastoise here and Mega Evolve it and go for Scald. If this is Guts, I'm going to regret my decision. But no, it's no guard. Like most are. I mean, okay. Now that I think about it, who would be insane enough to run Guts Dynamic Punch over close combat Guts? Because Dynamic Punch's accuracy sucks. It really sucks. So what if they predict me to predict them to go for Wild Charge? In that case, I'll go for. Why do I always have to make the worst decision? Oh well, at least we traded it off for Arcanine, which could have been a problem for Mega Aggron in the future. Probably would have been. But yeah. So anyway, we got Aerodactyl here, so I'm just gonna switch into Donphan. So we get Thunder Fang prediction. Okay, I wasn't really predicting, but still, I'll admit, but still. Predicting something like that, I guess. I guess it's a good thing we didn't switch in on Arcanine, because then it could have gone for a Flare Blitz, which could have potentially burned Donphan. I'm just gonna go for a knockoff here. I want to see your item. So switch into Quagsire. I'm fine with this, because we at least get Rocky Helmet? Not leftovers? Okay. Interesting. We'll switch right into Rosemary to go for Toxic. What? Okay. We're not going to be able to do much, so probably HP Fire is a good play here. So we're switching to Cresselia. We're switching to Lagann here. Gurren Lagann's one of the best anime I've watched. Well, I can't really say that because I haven't really watched much anime aside from Pokemon and kids anime like my sister said. So, do I want to go for Toxic? Maybe. So switching to Mega Aggron. I'm going to switch right back out into Donphan. Or, what I could do here is switch into Golisopod. Because that Earthquake is not going to do much. Unless you have something like Thunder Punch, you're not going to be able to force me out. Okay, Zen Headbutt, it's also a thing. I think I should start recording videos on Sundays now, because that seems like a good thing to do for summer, so, because everyone else is out for like a couple hours, so I'm able to do stuff on my own, and I'm not bothering anyone, so that's good. I think I'm gonna go for the first impression here as they stay in. Wait, what? What? Electrium Z Metagross. I was kind of right. Kind of. But we survived! So we can get in it. Golisopod! This is why I love you. Golisopod is so bulky. It's good physically bulky Pokemon. And it's also good at offensive pressure, so that's also a plus. Probably max speed now that I think about it. Maybe Ice Punch as well. But I can't overthink things. The timer's running out on me. Gotta go for Earthquake. Although, what if they switch? Then I have to go for Knockoff. To get a crit. That sucks. But no problem. I think we can survive a immediate... I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Okay, I think we can survive a Bullet Punch. I don't have Bullet Punch. Hooray! Such an Aerodactyl here. That's okay. If he stalled, so he knocked me out. I'm gonna go for Giga Drain. I'm not really sure if this thing is choice banned or anything. I'm not really too familiar with Aerodactyl, aside from Mega Aggron variant, which also runs a Fang move, but it's either Ice Fang or Fire Fang. People run Fire Fang, I think, more often. Oh. Stone Edge. Good play. I'm gonna go for a Meteor Mash. Wow, Sugar Berry didn't even matter. GG. I'll have to bet it on, I don't know, first impression probably, but almost did it. Almost. Not enough though. GG. That was a fun battle. Kind of back and forth, although I probably spent too long rambling about things. Let's go for our 5th battle, just to make up for that forfeit earlier. That person. I wonder how I got more happy. I mean, maybe it's a combination of Pokemon and other stuff. But maybe Gurren Lagann brought it back fully. And Rowlet. Oh, this is a pretty interesting matchup, I guess, because I don't really run the Slowbro often. Okay. Sneasel. That's a pretty strong physical attacker. Do not run Eviolite on a Sneasel, please. Sneasel is too fragile with its typing. With Dark and Ice, Ice is easily the worst defensive typing ever. It's only resistant to itself. While Dark does add some resistances for Sneasel, like in immunity to Psychic, it still makes it have a strong disadvantage against fighting types. So don't run it. Run items like Life Orb or Choice Band. People like Choice Band more, I think, though. I don't know. So anyway, what should I start off with? Just for the heck of it. Okay, Metagross. This is my marker. And it faces off against Registeel. Nice. I'm gonna switch right into Registeel. I mean Donphan to pressure out this Registeel, potentially, and I'm going to go for a rabbit spin. So go for toxic. Not good for us, but I think I'm okay with that. I'm going to swap right back out into Metagross. Is there a better play I could do? Maybe I should just Earthquake, because what if they want to get up the rocks again? But it's also a possibility that they could switch into Verzia and have... Are you kidding me? I really hope this isn't like, what happened to the music? Sorry, what? Okay, maybe I need to refresh the page. Or something. Are you serious? Of all times, why now? What is wrong? Oh no. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I need to fix this. This had better not be like a year ago where I had to wait an entire year just for Pokemon Showdown to work on this computer. I'm really sorry, guys, but it doesn't look like I can continue on with this anymore. Because the server's being really crappy for some reason, or at least my Wi-Fi, so I don't think I can continue on for you guys. I think I'll bring this back later. Don't worry, guys. I think it'll resolve itself in maybe an hour or a couple minutes. But if it's possible, in the next video, I might do a RU battle to start it off, and then do whatever I'm doing. Most likely random battles, because I want to still thinking about who to build around next. Maybe I'm thinking of Pangoro or Sharpedo. Although I could go for an Uber's team, although I don't think I'm ready for that, because honestly too easy, and I really want to finish this team first. I've got a defensive board going here. I just need to figure out what to do with it. And who knows? Maybe I will finish it someday. It's just my indecisiveness is pretty much holding me back. But I'm sure I can do it. Clefty is a good partner with it, right? Anyway, I'm gonna end this live here because it's really screwing me over. Sorry, guys. Anyway, have a good day or night, wherever you are, and see you guys next time. Bye.